Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to share with you how I make aguas frescas. Now this one is going to be made with sandia. It's so hot outside and this sounds so refreshing, especially with a lot of cold ice. So if you're interested to find out how I make this agua de sandia, stick around and I'm going to show you how. So for this recipe, I'm going to use half of this watermelon. This is like a medium-sized watermelon, and I'm just going to use half of it. If you take a look at the bottom of this, it has this yellow spot. The more yellow it is, the better the sandia will be. So I'm going to give this a wash right now. Okay, the moment of reveal. Let's see how this watermelon looks. Okay, not too bad. I've had better, but this is going to work. So for this recipe, we're going to need 1 lime, about half a cup of sugar, just depending on how sweet that watermelon is. You're going to need some kind of pitcher, and we're also going to need some ice and water. Now, depending on how much water and ice you want, it just depends on what you're gonna use. But in the description, I will write down what I use to make this. Let's give this a sample test. That's really sweet. Okay, as I've mentioned, I'm only going to be working with half of this watermelon, and we're just going to cut it up, and I'm going to fast forward through this so you can see what I did. As you can see, this watermelon is really juicy, so I'm really excited. We're going to get a lot of juice out of this. I'm going to go ahead and clean up. Now that I have all of my watermelon chopped, look at all that juice. And we're going to take our watermelon to the blender. So I'm going to throw about half of the cut up watermelon into this blender, and I'm going to add about 1 cup of reserved water. I'm using 4 cups total in this recipe. I'm just going to put in about 1 cup just to help it blend. We're going to do this in 2 batches. Okay, I don't have the best blender, so I will be straining this. It's up to you. If you've got a great blender, then you might not even need to strain it. I don't even think my dad used to strain this, but I like it strained. I like a nice, clear juice, so we're going to strain this out. Okay, next we're going to take the rest of our watermelon, along with any of the remaining juices on the bottom of this bowl. And we're going to add all that along with another cup or so of water and blend. Now, I forgot to add sugar, so I'm going to be pausing this here and adding half a cup of sugar. You could add more or less. This made it not too sweet. It was just right for us. So I'm adding half a cup of sugar and blend. I'm going to strain this out again, and then I'll be right back. I'm just going to get rid of this pulp. We don't need it. I'm going to add the remaining of that water that we were using. Remember, it was a total of 4 cups total. And we're going to stir this up. Make sure it's blended well. I'm going to be adding some fresh squeezed lime juice to mine. Now these are pretty juicy. I'm just going to use 1 lime. So squeeze that in there. And we're going to give this a good stir. And I'm going to clean up my station a little. Okay, I'm grabbing some ice. I'm just going to start throwing this in there. I probably used about 6 cups of ice. You put however much ice you want. Just keep in mind that the more ice you add, the more watered down it's going to become. So we're going to be drinking this pretty quickly. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw in a lot of ice for now. So that way it could get really cold. Okay, so our Aguas Frescas de Sandia is all done, and I am so thirsty. I cannot wait to try some of this. So let's pour some in a cup. I love that sound. Let's give this a try. Okay, let's give this a try. I'm gonna add some ice to my cup here. And we're gonna give this a try. Let's go. Gonna add some lime. And let's give this delicious drink a try. It's so good. It tastes just like I remember as a little kid. So delicious. You guys, try this out for a delicious, cold, refreshing drink. Seriously, so good. Thank you so much for watching, guys, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.